Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are, back for some more Modern. This is going to be our second try with Jeskai Blade for Anthony Zolman. Last time we played against a bunch of Mardus against Death Shadows. And that league just kind of sucked. Death Shadow's not a matchup that I feel like is particularly good for us. But to be fair, I feel about that way about any like low mid-range tempo style strategy. I just think that's the kind of deck that Death Shadow preys on all day long. I feel like you either have to have more of a control deck where you have so many answers that you're eventually going to be able to answer their stuff, or just a bigger mid-range deck where you can compete with the size of their creatures in some manner, which we don't do. We can't compete with their creatures. We're going to try this out. I'm going to play with the exact same 75. I like the way it looks. The only cards I'm suspicious on are Geist, which I think Geist's just not good right now. There's too many decks that play creatures that block it and do other things to it that are too easily dealing with it. And Search for content in this type of deck is weird. We don't have any. We have Batterskull, but we don't have any non-creature payoffs that are our win conditions here. So I don't like the searches that much. And even post board, like our Dragonlord Ojutai is our kind of shift to a control deck, and that is not very good against. With Search for Visconta, rather. Now, we do have, of course, Ashiok's and Blood Moons, but we're not really going to win the game by Ashioking them out. Blood Moon, of course, out of our sideboard, and Disdainful Stroke and Ashiok. Kind of our big mana hate package. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We have a lot of non-basics and a lot of non-fetches, so I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. We're going to play some matches here. With that being said, if you guys want to support me or get your deck played, there's two ways to support me, and there's one way to get your deck played for sure on the channel. And that way is to support me on Patreon. There's a $1, $5, and $10 tiers that are probably the best value. $10 basically just gets you 2 decks of any format you want a month played. $5 gets you 1 deck of any format a month played. And $1 gets you a standard, modern, historic, or pioneer deck played. So, yeah. And then, of course, you guys want to support me and you can't afford to pay anything, even $1. YouTube, subscribe, like, share, and comment. All that stuff together helps me a lot. It helps the reach of the videos. Yeah. All right, we're going to hop into some matches, guys. Hopefully we win some. Yeah, we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, we got an interesting hand here. I think this is a keep. We got an Opt. Some Stoneforge. Yeah, I like it. Opponent starts off with a mulligan. Opponent will keep on 6. Alright, once upon a time. Big mana, Tron, what are we playing? Opponent is very deep in the tank here. Opponent's still thinking here. Not sure. Don't know if they have a bunch of choices. They have... Okay, so they are the... Oh god, this is going to be bad. Alright, it's our turn. Alright, so with that draw, I'm actually going to go ahead and go Opt here on turn 1, because I want to start finding answers, because I believe what we're facing right now is going to be the Golgari Yawgmoth deck. And that deck will not be easy for us to beat. Really like to find a bolt here. We draw a sword. Well... Alright. Grabbing Batterskull. So here's the thing, right? Their best way they beat us is by having their life total much higher than ours. I'm not going to risk it. I don't know what they could do. The 1 point of damage I don't think is worth the potential of losing our Stoneforge when we have a Batterskull in hand. Dross Messenger, I'm assuming. Yep. Alright, so... Huh. Be interesting to see what they do. Here's the deal. If they try to quarter something like that, we can force it. I don't know if that's really where we want to be, but that's where we can be. Alright, I'm taking 4 here. Now, yes, I know that puts us to 9. Yarmoth. Now, they could clamp, or they could kill our Stoneforge if they choose to do that. That sucks, but it is what it is. In order to do that, they'd have to lose... Yep, looks like their intention is to kill our Stoneforge here. Which is fine. Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't know what the point of making this a 0-1 was. That certainly escapes me. Alright, so they discard, we untap our lands. Which is actually great for us, because now we have double counterspell protection. We have Force of Negation and Spell Queller, so we can force a potential big mana play. Let's see what they got. So in order to do this, they have to sack off 3 creatures to kill Spell Queller. I'm expecting the last card in hand to be Court of Calling or Collected or not Collected Company. Well, this could be Collected Company. All right, here they go. Just what they thought. Court of Calling. Yep, I had that feeling that would be game. Alright, so we're going Angers for sure. Some number of Ashioks for sure. Disable Stroke is a possible answer. Not filling the Geists in this matchup. Again, they're gonna have stuff on the ground. It's gonna be very hard to get through. Yes, they're gonna probably be attacking us a lot, but a 2/2, it's just not worth the one shot 6 damage for all the work it's gonna take to get it going. Again, search for his Kanta. I do like it a little bit better when we bring in the Ashioks and Disdainful Strokes. Feast and Famine is great here. Definitely our best card. I don't know what else to cut from here, though. That's the problem. Maybe just bring in one. Don't bring in the full set Ashioks. I mean, we cut a Lightning Bolt. Killing their stuff has some level of value, but there's also kind of the elephant in the room that is the fact that a lot of this stuff just comes back, so we have to kill it twice, and if they have a decent aggressive hand, I don't think we're going to win the game of shoot your thing. Alright, we're going to keep this. This is a little awkward because we do not have a second red source or a island for this to come into play untapped. Alright, Yawgmoth. Well, remember, Spellcaller can counter it. So, well, it's technically not countering it, so it gets around a lot of the stuff they're doing. Discard here would suck, but I think it's more likely it's going to be a Dork. Young Wolf. Nice. Alright. Second Anger. Not super excited about seeing that one, but if we get lands, it's going to be good. I'm hoping this is going to be a Mana Dork so I could use this Helix effectively. Obviously, Young Wolf is not a good target for a Helix. At least not on the front side. On the back side, it's fine, but woof. Come on, deck. You can do better than this. Grabbing a Dryad Arbor. Alright, well, I didn't expect to get a Stone Rain in this game, but alright. Bird. Alright, deck, draw me a red source off top one time. Red source off top one time. Come on, deck, show daddy some love. Alright, well, you know what? It's not a red source, but at least it's a land. Right, like, third land is better than not hitting third land, so that turns on a lot more of our hand than was already on. Also, don't think for a second I won't force negation pitching Cryptic Command if I have to. Cryptic Command's awesome, and we love it, but this match is very likely going to be won on the back of something much more along the lines of Anger the Gods. Only thing that's awkward is playing the Spell Queller into having Anger the Gods on the battlefield. So maybe we should have just jammed the Ashiok. Yeah, I think we should have just trimmed our good old friend, what's his face? Or not trimmed, we should have cast Ashiok. Opponent's taking their time here. Not sure, must have a lot on their mind here with these decisions. Obviously, we'd rather Anger the Gods in this scenario. I'm still stuck on, honestly, that Dryad Arbor play, though. I'm still very much so stuck back on that. That kind of confuses me, to be honest. I don't know. What benefit does getting Dryad Arbor over another land give you? Honestly, like, what's the benefit there? Well, they had a tap land there, so I'm going to go and kill that. I'm going to pass. Maybe that's wrong. Yeah, maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Oh, they need a black land now, too, actually. So, that's another important detail. Oh, fuck, they have it. Okay. Well, never mind. They have it. Yeah. Alright, well, nothing we can do about Yawgmoth. Yep, attack me for 1. Alright. Anger. That cleans up the young wolf. Leave him just with the Yawgmoth on the battlefield. Okay. So you're just going to draw a bunch of cards? Is that the game plan? Alright. Yeah, obviously, I mean, if we would have saved Spellcaller to get this, we obviously would have created a problem for ourselves in the fact that we then would have gave them back their Yawgmoth after losing our Spellcaller, but Messenger's a problem. Yep. All roots, less of a problem. I need to draw a Path to Exile to get rid of this stupid Yawgmoth. Fucking Disdainful Stroke. So we go to 7. I mean, gets rid of the stupid Messenger again. This is not a good play, though. It's just not. And we really needed to draw Path to Exile. That was the card we had to draw. Yep, go to 4. Sacks again so it doesn't get exiled, I'm assuming. Alright, we go to 2 now, and we're going to most likely die to our own Fiery Islet, so that's fun. Yep, we missed our chance to draw our Path to Exile to get rid of this. I think that's game now. Yeah. Sure. Honestly, taking Force or Cryptic here is just pretty much the end of the game here. Well, I guess Force technically no, because they don't have anything to follow it up with. It's not that great. But if they take our Cryptic command. I got 8 cards in hand. Why'd you get rid of Ashiok? You got me beat. Alright, so maybe Timelies aren't so bad. Maybe we want to cut the Forces. Maybe we cut the Cryptics. I know that sounds crazy, but I think we cut the Cryptic commands for the Timelies. So I think having the bodies and getting the life is relevant enough. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I could be wrong here. I could be reading this whole situation wrong. We'll see, though. Alright. Mulligan, only 1 card of doing anything. Alright, well this hand, put the batters go back, and this hand does stuff, so I'm going to keep it. Don't like it, but I'm going to keep it. Path is not my ideal answer to their stuff. Woof, 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 woof. Alright. I'm going to try to avoid Lightning Helixing them this turn so I can timely next turn, put some tokens, hopefully gain some life. Alright, wall. We can path this. I don't really want to. Much as I like the time I just really don't want to give them a whole turn with Yawgmoth. Yep. Yep, and we're getting that batter skull. I guess could have gotten the sword because of the timely. Yeah, we should have gotten the sword because we have the timely reinforcements. Alright, drawing a card. Interesting they're doing that now. That fucking sucks. We lose our batter skull here. But nothing I can do about it. So, as weird as this sounds, I'm going to get Sacred Foundry. Again, we have no Mystic Sanctuary to concern ourselves about, so... Timely. I'm fucking stupid. We have the same amount of creatures. Yep, that was definitely one of my brighter moments of Magic there. Just cast a 3-mana gain 6, which... Not great, by the way. Not great. Yeah, definitely forgot what that was supposed to do for us. Yeah, this night panned out well for us. We haven't really drawn any other good interaction. We still have a path for their Yawgmoth. But I mean, their hand is full of cards right now, like, and losing our Batter Skull is bad. Like, it's about as bad as it gets. There's not much worse we can do than losing our Yawgmoth. Or, I mean, our Batter Skull. We did. So I can filter this green into double black. Black, play Messenger this turn. Yeah, I'm not feeling like we're in a great sun. What the fuck? I want to know why they play Calling Heart Expedition, honestly. I really want to know. Fucking lands. That was fucking bright. Well, you know what they fucking say. You punt, you punt. Oh my god, I didn't mean to tap the fucking Colonnade. Fuck me, right? Oh, yep. That's real fucking great. I'm so fucking annoyed right now. I can't express in words how annoyed I am right now. That was such a huge fuck up. It is unbelievable. It is just so fucking unbelievable. Not only would they be lower on life, but we could have pathed this during their turn too. Or could have pathed this in response to this, which would have made the rest of their cards not very good. They got a handful of cards. I think we're pretty dead. I don't think hitting them there would have like won us the game or anything, but being able to path this thing, or even path the messenger on their turn before they could really get any use out of the Yawgmoth would have been great. Yep, gonna try to go get a Young Wolf. Yeah. Well, no, it fizzles. Yay. Yep, now they kill me. Alright. So the way they combo here is this comes back, puts a -1 counter on this. Then they sack this, put a -1 counter on this. And they keep shooting us for 2 while they take 1. Yeah, well, that was a shitty way to start, but that's definitely a match I think we can win. So, alright, we'll be back in just a minute in the next round. Oh, another thing to add, since they had the Court of Calling, our punt was irrelevant. We would have tapped out for Path to Exile and they would have gone off and won. So, yeah. Alright, we're on the play here. We're going to keep this hand. We got Helix, Mana Leak, Snapcaster, and lands to go with it. Well, they're a Flood Strand deck, so this could go probably pretty terribly. Ancestral Vision suspended. Okay, so they're probably the blue-red Electro Dominance deck, and we just probably can't beat that. Nope, alright. They are blue-white control playing Ancestrals. I like it. I'd like it even better if we, I don't know, this is tough. Like, we just don't have a great game plan against them. And this Ancestral is making things so much worse for us. Oh, we're missing a land drop here, which is not bad. What the fuck? Oh, that's so fucking annoying. It's so fucking annoying. God, this is shitty as hell. Oh, we should have quellered it, I guess. Yeah, we should have spell quellered that, right? That would have been the better use of our turn. Spell queller it, put a threat into play, start beating him down. Not a huge fan of this, but we're going to do it. Yep. Land. Fucking Geist. Alright, well. So they're actually an Esper deck. Yep. Yeah, I mean, draw 6 more cards. That's crazy. In a format with Teferi Time Raveler, you want to be playing Ancestral Vision. Alright, I mean, all the power to you, opponent. All the power to you. Yeah. Our opponent's way ahead in cards, but I mean, it ain't that big of a deal if they just discard like their entire hand. Yep. Alright. Do you have the spell snare? Or dispel? Nope, you got a force negation. Alrighty. Alright. Sure. That was interesting. I mean, I expected it to get tapped down, not to actually die, but I'll take it. Alright, so, and potentially Blood Moons could be considered. No, they're playing Field and Basics. So let's just go with these guys. Geist Tears one I actually think is pretty good. So we saw their path does have targets in the dream, whatever it's called. Search for Visconti could be good here in the control matchup. I don't think Feast and Famine is particularly good. I don't think some number of path can come out. Maybe just trim a little bit of our burn package as well. Actually, let's just do this. Let's only bring in 2 Ashiok. Ashiok's not super amazing here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you were to told me they're gonna resolve 3 Ancestral Visions, and we were still gonna win that game, I would have told you you're lying, and there's no way. You resolve that mini control deck, you better be winning the match. I'm going to rock this hand. It's a little sketchy not having lands to support what we're trying to do, but I'm going to keep it. Probably going to fetch on our own turn here so we don't get caught with Shadow of a Doubt. Fuck. That was another thing last game. We kept hitting land drops and they did not. And we weren't flooding, but they drew like their entire deck before they finally hit all their land drops. So, also them leading on a basic island off their fetch land tells me that Blood Moon definitely would not have been a great. What the fuck? Oh well, fucking hell deck. That's so fucking annoying. I would love for her to get pathed. Fucking hate Magic some days. Yep, tick down, bounce it. Come on, deck, show me a land one time. Yep. Well, 4 cards I don't mind not having to deal with. Kilt's Fairy. Nope. Stone Rain to Stone Rain. Even when you do it yourself. Alright, they're playing some weird stuff. Also, I still stand by my feelings from when we tried Dream Trawler. The Dream Trawler is just too expensive. Alright, you got your 4th land. It's Fairy Plus. Fucking deck, are you fucking joking me? Alright, so I'm ready to go to game 3 here. Us missing land drops again here pretty much just ends this game. Pretty much no. What? I mean, that's a fucking weird one. How the fuck do we beat this? I guess I bounce it and we draw a card? Alright, if it's a Snapcaster to cast Force Negation, that's fine. Alright, the fact they have 2 cards in hand does extremely bother me. Do this again? Yep, Cryptic. Oh no, hardcast Force Negation. I mean, at this point, they draw another counterspell. We're probably just dead. I mean, to be fair, we don't even really have a way to deal with that. Path? Why? Why, deck? Are you... Why in the fuck why? Game 3 it is. Oh, yeah. Alright, well now we've seen that, let's go ahead and cut these. Ugh. I don't like this. God, Dragon Lord Ojai is actually terrible too now. The whole protection from dragons thing is really, really fucked. Oh, man. Alright. So, right here what we gotta do is we gotta make sure they don't get ahead of us. Which is very difficult. But they don't seem to be playing Thoughtseize or anything like that, so we should be able to do it, even if it's not easy. I ain't gonna do it. Alright, this sounds better. Yep, Serum Visions. Yep, definitely. Why, deck? Why? Oh, why? Here's the part where they resolve to fairy and we just cry ourselves to sleep. Okay, not yet. Yeah. Okay. They do play Thoughtseizes. That's good to know. Also, our read was right. They did have Shadow of a Doubt. Or, yeah, Shadow of a Doubt. Shadow of Doubt. Hero of Dominaria in there too, so let's go Stoneforge. Hopefully we don't get shadowed again. We do? No, okay, pushed. Well, were we supposed to path in response? I feel like maybe we were supposed to path our own Stoneforge in response so we had 5 mana. Ugh. Well, that sucks. Oh. Hold on, that didn't work at all how I thought it was going to work. Okay. Interesting. What the fuck? Liliana the Veil? Path it. Land. Beautiful. If you have a counterspell, you got me. No counterspell, huh? Alright. I mean, I'm assuming you have Dream Trawler then? Oh, fuck, Teferi, that's annoying. Bounce back to my hand. Alright. Alright, well. There's a Geist. Oh, that's annoying. Yep. Oh boy. I can't help but feel like we're dead. Woof. Fuck me running, man. Fuck me running. Oh boy. Guess we could Snapcaster just for a body. Make them choose whether they want to bounce it. No, I think we're better off snap bolting the other creature. Fucking damn it. This is so frustrating. It's like what all of our losses with this deck have been, is like just super close and just. Also, it's frustrating because our opponent's not exactly playing quickly. They're. Alright. Quality of life concession. Let's play the next round here. Probably not going to play anymore after the third round if we lose again, though. I mean, the deck clearly is fine. It can win games. Just it feels like a kick in the teeth every time we played it. Alrighty, here we go. We need another land, but I'm going to keep it. We got Force of Negation Founder. We got turn 2 Stoneforge. I like what we got here. Opponent's on 6. Down to 6, I mean. Opponent keeps on 6. So I think we're going to hold the land. We will risk taking the extra damage. Oh, boy. Here it is. Ah, yes. Playing against the deck that caused us to play 3 matches against the same basic strategy, being why we're re-recording the video. Yay. Sorry if I'm not very excited. I have not been having very good luck the last few leagues I've been playing. And I hate submitting the Patreon submitted decks with less than good records. So I like to keep trying to win with them. I did some more testing with the deck to try and get a better feel for it. Figure if maybe I'm supposed to play way more into the tempo strategy, or if the way we've been playing is fine. And this fucking Death Shadow matchup, man. So 9 out of 10 times I'd say we should never force a Thoughtseize, but I think if we don't force the Thoughtseize, we're just done. Plus, these cryptic commands are never happening. Like, the only way we're really winning this match is because Stoneforge Mystic going to play quick. And start jamming the game that way. Yes, Batter Skull. Alright, let's hope Stoneforge survives another turn. Yep. That's the real hopes here. Alright, so this is the shitty 4-color Death Shadow deck that I really didn't want to play against. I'd like to pretend to be surprised, but I'm not. If they attack, they obviously have a Fatal Push. Yep. Yep, I mean, it puts him to 10, but... I mean, the game plan's still to quell the Death Shadow, so... Green. Traversing for a basic land. Getting a swamp. Alright. We're going to queller it. Second Death Shadow. I'm going to attack... Because for one, next turn they're not going to attack us all out. So... They haven't actually had a chance to stub us, so... Six, seven, eight. Maybe 16 double strike. I'm not sure. This is tough. I mean, only 2 basics? Jesus. Alright, so they're probably just Sultai Shadow then, not 4-color Shadow? Yeah. Hmm. Naked Queller. Okay. Alright, so Shadow. I like Ashioks. I like maybe Blood Moons. No, they're playing Traverse the Ulvenwald. I don't want Blood Moon. I kind of like this. Cut the Forces. Cut Geist. Let's bring in the last Ashiok for the last Geist, because I think Geist is pretty bad here. I think I do want to bring in that in place of a Helix, maybe? Because if we can get the Ojutai, I think Ojutai is going to be a really good card for us, but obviously getting to Ojutai is going to be kind of hard. Alright, so this is a weird thought. I'm going to keep this hand for one big reason. They're a Thoughtseize deck. So, naturally that means they're going to disrupt our hand. They've mulliganed a 6 now. That's another important information. I want to keep a hand that is versatile enough that can survive a discard spell, but also has cards that matter. Plus, staying at 6 or staying at 7 is much better than mulliganing to 6 when they lead on turn 1 Thoughtseize or turn 1 Inquisition. So here we have an opt that can draw us into something we want, which we can filter with. Stoneforge is a great threat. Now, yes, they can easily deal with Stoneforge, not much of a problem. And then we have Dragonlord Ojutai, which is possibly good enough that can win this game without much of an issue. So I'm going to keep this hand. Also, another issue with Dragonlord Ojutai, though, is it does die. A lot of times being when it attacks, it can die. Alright, they open on 7, or on 6, rather. Once upon a time. How classic. So that's something that I think is absolutely absurd. The price of cards on Magic Online. Like, for example, take Vivian Arcbow Ranger. What, she's like 15 in paper? Maybe she's higher. I could be wrong. But for a playset of her, she's 129 ticks. That's ridiculous. Like, to be fair, like something like a playset of Karns is 100 ticks. All right. Street Recycle. Now, admittedly, we don't really want to help them lower their life total any more than we have to, but alright. Probably losing our Stoneforge here. Well, I can see them taking Lightning Bolt if they don't have a way of pumping a Death Shadow this turn. Wow, they take the Dragon Lord. Alright, so they have a push. So they have a push for our Stoneforge, most likely, then. Now, that means, do we want to actually play the Stoneforge, then? Alright, I'm going to keep that on top. Alright. Change of plan. We are not going to Stoneforge this turn. I think it's incredibly likely that they have a Fatal Push for it. And I'd rather have this Mana Leak. Alright, Island. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the Mana Leak off any chance I have to do so. Yep. Alright. They also lost Dispute, Thoughtseize, Push, and Street Wraith. So here the nice thing is, though, if they draw fetch lands now, they're turned off. Traverse the Ulvenwald is turned off. A lot of good things they want to do is turned off by our Ashiok, so. They see Force Negation game 1? Yeah, they did. We forced their Thoughtseize. Resolves. Alright. Stoneforge. Yes. And we're getting Batterskull. Exile more cards from them. Yes, this opens up our lady from getting, or our lady, Ashiok, our he, she, it, whatever Ashiok is, to being killed by this Tarmogoyf. But, well, I don't like that. I think it'd be too easy for them to get that extra card type into the graveyard during their turn to kill it anyway. Yeah. Down goes. Actually, we should have probably not let it die. It's fine. This only really sucks if. Ooh. Snap Mana Leak's a good one. They have a full handful of cards, but they're down. They're missing land drops. If they give me the chance, I'm gonna just easily snap Mana Leak, whatever they play. Although if they do nothing, I think I'm just gonna go put Batterskull on the play, bolt them. No attack, eh? Okay, so the odds are they're not going to be able to play another spell to follow up with this turn. Alright, Verdant Catacomb, so they might. Yep. Yep, get the Living Weapon trigger, untap. Well. I mean, I feel like if they had a push, they would have used it sooner. Maybe I'm wrong. Here's your last chance, opponent. Right, I'm going to bolt you. Yep. Well, let's see if they got a way to stop us. Alright, we got there. Well, we finally bought a win. Alright, we'll be back for the next round. Alrighty, we're back on the play for round number 4. Alright, I like this hand. We can do this. Now, because we have the Lightning Helix and everything, opponent will look in 6. Because of the way our hand is, I want to have Lightning Helix on 2 if I need it, which I hopefully won't. I don't really want to opt on 1 here. Again, kind of hoping we just not need it. Combo. Excuse me. Serum Visions. Feels like ad nauseum. It feels like ad nauseum for sure. Well, called it. Now we're going to opt this turn pretty much no matter what. I don't think we're going to be helixing them. Oh, they suspended 2 of them. Yikes. That's scary. Pentad Prism. Yuck. Certainly not the card I wanted there. Alright, they're digging in deep here. One top, one bottom. Alright, well, I think this, if we're going to have a hand that can win this game, I think we're holding it. So here's the big problem, right? The set of cards they're holding doesn't tell you what they did with them. Alright, let's go. Maybe? No, we're just looking for combo pieces here. Combo pieces, what I obviously meant was pieces to stop their combo. I mean, next time they're going to have literally infinite mana, so if they have the combo, they got us. Alright, let's see. Looks like they got it. Last card in hand's probably ad nauseum. Alright, yep, never didn't have it. I guess we maybe should have waited, but at this point they can just spoil us for ad nauseum if the last card in their hand is not it. Again, I'm not particularly interested in sitting here wasting time. Okie dokie, so search is out. Paths out. Try this. Sure. Seems fine. Actually, ooh, we should cut the Sword of Feast and Famine, right? Whatever. I'm gonna keep this. May mold a 6. Yep, suspend Lotus Bloom. I'll take another land. Ooh. You know what? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's what. That's what we're doing. I was gonna fetch and grab a white source, but I remembered I probably should get my red sources. Actually, do I even need red sources? Yep. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, I should have played Stony Silence last turn. That would have been the smarter thing to do. That way, this turn we could hold Spell Queller for a potential for actually an unlife. No unlife. Nice. Important thing, we have to get Batter Skull. Feast and Famine doesn't do anything. Another important thing is this deck gets pinched on. When this deck's pinched on mana, a lot of times it has a hard time winning. And that's where we're at right now, is they're pinched on mana. Also, I can bring a Wear Tear over the Feast and Famine. I think that's just better. Much as I would like to bring in something like Dragon Lord, I think here the thing is we just need to win the game. And if we can Stony and Blood Moon them, they're just not going to be able to play Magic. Which is kind of like what we want. Which sounds terrible, I know. But this is like kind of what we want. So the best way to win is to choke them on colors. They do not interact well. I mean, they can win through Stony Silence still. Stony doesn't win the game for you. But we got a mulligan. They mulled a 6, so yeah. Okay, this hand might be able to do it. And they kept on 6. Temple. No suspending. Ooh, yes, third land. Alright, I love me third lands. I love me some third land. Yep. Sure. Little Serum Visions. Little Serum Visions. Oh, another thing to think about is taking out burn spells is kind of good because if they have if they bring in Leyline against us, which I don't know why they would, but in the event they did. So we could slam Geist here, but I'm going to play a little more conservatively. Hoping to get a Mana Leak. The next turn, Stony holding up Mana Leak. I really like this older art, the older art for Stony. I think it looks really nice. So another thing is this is a matchup right here where if we get the chance to resolve Geist, we're in a great spot because Geist kills quickly, very very quickly. With his Lightning Helix, it's a 3-turn clock. That's great because that gives them 3 turns to combo and kill us. We're going to let Spoils resolve. There's a couple reasons we let Spoils resolve. Thassa's Oracle. Okay. Do they have double packed? They do not. They do. Jesus. Alright, so they're going to Angel's Grace during their turn. What are we spoiling for? Oh, they're just going to spoils out their deck and then play Thassa's Oracle? Woof. Well, good game, opponent. Yep. Well, I mean, no, yeah, actually, even they had they just had to have the yeah, they just had the perfect combination of cards. They had double pact, negation, spoils, oracle. Yeah, I mean that was the end of it. We were pretty much dead there. They had to kill themselves on the first spoils. That was their only chance of winning the game. So, yeah, I mean, the deck's sweet. I definitely enjoy it. We'll play the last round. Just might as well. All right, round 5 here on play. All right, I mean, not spectacular, but it'll do. They mulligan to 6. Scalding Tarn of their own. Fetching. Discard. Yeah. Bye-bye. Search for Escanta. Yeah, I feel like they're blue-black. Probably the blue-black, Urza deck. Maybe they're a Sultai Uro deck. Nope, Sultai Urza or Death Shadow. Yep. So they don't know 2 cards in my hand. Nope, they're Sultai Urza. For sure. Well, okay, they're not necessarily for sure Urza, but fetching a basic here tells me they're not Shadow. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll let it resolve. They can take Sword or Mana Leak. I mean, they take anything, but I doubt they'll take Force or Bolt. Mana Leak so they can resolve Urza this turn. You need another Sanctuary and put the Thoughtseize back on top again? Nope. Okay, Forest. Urza. No surprise. Let's actually bolt that right now. Oh, I'm fucking... Oh, no, they would have blocked. Never mind. They would have blocked. Yeah, they would have blocked. Yeah. And they knew about the bolt, so they would have blocked. Alright. Yeah, so, the bolt there didn't really matter. We should have probably held it and just to force them to block. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm fine with the way that went. Okay, so I think I might want Ojutai. Ojutai is kind of in the lesser of the categories, though. I like Stroke here. Stony could be good. Wear Tear could be good. Now I'm kind of making the guess that they're going to be on the let's cut that and one of these on the what's it called, the Thopter Foundry angle. Kind of taking a gamble. That's where they're going. Now, admittedly, I could be wrong. I don't really know what the Sultai Urza decks look like right now. Mostly because most ones I've seen are blue-green Urza or are blue-black Urza. Chaos on I've seen blue-white Urza too. Yeah, alright, let's rock this hand. I mean, discard sucks, but discard's always going to suck. That's not something we can avoid. They peeked at their own library, so... Assume this one's coming at ours? Nope, Astrolabe, okay. Yep, that one comes at ours. Do you like what you see, opponent? Draw 2 cards, up to 6. Alright, we draw a Spell Queller. Alright, so I want to say something about Geist here. No, we're not casting this yet. Geist is not great, I don't think, but I think Geist is good in this matchup. They could have a lot of creatures that could be on the ground. Alright, we drew another land, which is important. We wanted to draw that land, that's for sure. We still need one more land, but I like this start. Yep. They do have Metallic Rebuke mana. Path to Exile. Right. That's a good one too. Path is pretty nice. You're just hoping they just go land and try to slam Urza? Not quite what they're doing, but it's okay. Missing a land drop. Bobble. Tracker. Resolves. Play your land. Yep. Get your 2 clues. I'm incredibly surprised at the fact they're playing Tracker. It doesn't seem like... I don't know, it just doesn't seem... I mean, I guess it makes Artifact. I guess that jives with what they're... Fucking damn it. That is so annoying. They actually searched. That's a bad sign for us. Sure. Alright. Yep, but we're back on top. I mean, it doesn't matter. They would have countered Ashiok anyway. One, two, three, four. If we draw Stony Silence this turn, maybe I won't concede. Alright, we're gonna concede. We're not gonna win from them from that point. There's just not. You know what? I kinda want Blood Moon. Shuts off Sacred Mystic Sanctuary, which I think is a big enough thing that we care about. Actually, let's go there. Let's just cut the burn. That'll make our concern for red mana that much less. We'll only really want it for Blood Moon. I mean, it's pretty good. Alright, they start with 7-2. Yep. Alright. I don't care. Honestly, I was very tempted to crack the Scalding Tarn there so they didn't know what our top card was, but... Yep, Astrolabe. Yep, Bobble. Yeah, because I was just thinking it would be great to draw. It would be great to draw a 4-mana spell. That's just what I was thinking. Well, what happened? Yep. Can't afford to. We have to leave up Mana Leak. We're going to discard. I don't give a fuck about him. Yep, attack for 1. Holy freaking Luya. Attack for 1. Yep. There you go. Urza. Alright, charm back on top, sure. I think this game's over with. We just stumbled for one too many turns. Yep. Now we're just dead to the Archmage's Charm. Never mind, I just drawn 2 cards off it. Alright. Yeah, I mean, even though we have all the mana we need for what we're trying to do, it's just too late. God darn it. Alright, we're gonna let it resolve. We've already made the decision that they can just draw the card, all the cards they want, which at this point it's just too late to fight. No, what are you doing? Fuck. Tap. Yep, alright. Well, that's definitely a match we could have won. That felt pretty crappy, though. Honestly, I'd say every single one of those matches we had a chance to win. Which on that hand is a good feeling, right? Like, that feels pretty good. God, this feels so bad, though. Yeah. So overall, I would change the mana base. I would cut some of the tapped lands. If we're going to keep the Blood Moons in the sideboard, I would definitely go a little bit more fetch land, basic land oriented. Searcher's Kanta doesn't feel like something we want to be doing here. Geist. Playing against a lot of decks that don't have a lot of creatures, Geist is good. Playing against a lot of decks that have creatures. Geist should not be in your deck. At least not in your main board. That's how I feel about that, at least. Yeah. Other than that, honestly, I really like the deck. I like the split of Bolt and Helix. The 4-3 I like. Also think 3-3 would be good. Possibly with another cantrip in the mix. 4 path, 3 Stoneforge, 2 equipment. I like the Spell Quellers. Kind of weird playing Spell Queller without Teferis. But, you know. Cryptic Command's felt a little wonky, but it's Cryptic Command. It's just great, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, we just couldn't quite get there. I mean, they were all really close matches, but at the end of the day, just couldn't close out the deals. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.